Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. Second half action. XU up in white versus Red Velvet in red. I know, crazy how that works out, right? One forward, but offside. Oh no, never mind. Refs are stopping it because the clock is not moving. Now it is. Hey folks, at about the 10-minute mark, can you tell me? Because I need to stop it, because this won't go for 20 minutes. A little bit, but it's fine. I have an audience behind me, folks. They're concerned. They're messing up the broadcast. I assure them they're not. Anyway. Played up by Keith Ingram. He's got a chance. Brett's trying to get back. Shot and a save by John Romps. How many times have I said that today? That would be number 11. Because White had 10 shots last period. In case you're not picking up what I'm putting down, folks. Chris Thorpe attempts to play it to center, but he is stopped by Luke Taylor. A nice battle along the boards there. Mike Yell with the play on it. He is able to keep it in. Tom tries to get out. Wendy was there for it, though. It's high in the sky. And Tom dangerously close to a delay game penalty there by closing his hand on the puck, but the ref's letting it go. White is off and White is on. Brett Boiselle back for the puck. He will advance it. Long play up to Chris Thorpe, who ends up with it. Pass to Matty G, but it was behind him, unfortunately. Wendy plays it up to Matt. Matt up to Chris Thorpe. It's in the air, but not close enough for Joe to make a play on it. Matty G working around Mike Yell. Dumps it for Wendy. It goes off her foot. Back to Matt. Matt back to Wendy. Mike Yell with some pressure on her. Shot and a save by Joe. He pokes it into the corner. Good job by him. Good heads-up play there. Goes back to Chris Thorpe. In front of the net. Tom is able to poke along the boards, but Brett is there for it. Brett's shot goes well wide of the net. It might have been a pass. I don't know. Shot and a save! I think it went off the post. I'm not entirely certain. It trickles to John Romps, who plays it, but Luke Taylor's able to catch out of the air. But John again makes the save. And it's in the corner now. Played at center. Tom Van Haren with the shot, but it trickled slow enough for John to cover it up. What a play. What plays, plural, by John Romps. English, it's essential. Both teams catching their breath. I'm catching my breath a little bit too, folks. I'm playing the next game out at forward, so you will see my handsome face out there, hopefully scoring goals. We'll see. All I can do is my best. That's what my mommy always told me. Play behind the net there. Tom Van Haren to retrieve it. Ben Ryder putting pressure. Tom's able to get to Cassie. Cassie will rip a shot. Saved! Oh no! It trickles in! Keith Ingram poking it in. Wow, so a drastic turn of events there for Red Velvet. They were down one person for no reason. There was no penalty. They just happened to have 4 people on the floor, and a little confusion over who was supposed to be out there. That leads to XU up essentially being on the power play for that. And Cassidy had the shot that was poked in through the 5-hole by Keith Ingram. And you saw the frustration there from JP, rightfully so there. That is a key breakdown, but they're still down by a goal, or rather the red team's up by a goal. It is 2-1. Out of the zone, red has to touch what they do. JP now trying to split the defenders. He does make it around them, and that's in! JP with another goal, ladies and gentlemen. Both the defenders had pinched in, tried to cut him off, but JP was able to move around them quickly and score another goal through Joe Sharko. So that'll make it 3-1. So after the breakdown in communication, they're able to quickly regain momentum and score a goal. Face off happening at center. Initially won by Keith, but Red Velvet ends up with it. Goes to JP, but it's poked out of his grasp. Tom Van Haren dumps it in. Played up by Ben Ryder, but Tom is still continuing to put pressure on. Good job by him. Ben is finally able to clear a teat for JP. He's got a dangle. He tried to pass it up, but it was deflected by the white team's defender. I don't know why I couldn't say that quicker, but whatever. Dumped in the other corner. Fabian Mueller ends up with it. He pokes it around. Cassidy tries to get it to Keith. It goes past him, but he's able to get there first. Shot wide of the net. Tom Van Haren tried to make a play on it, couldn't do so. It's poked out now for Matty G. This time he's got one to beat. He passed it to Wendy, but Fabian, outstanding work by him getting back and intercepting that pass. Fabian passed to the center, intercepted by Chris Thorpe now, but it's offside. Referee Suds letting Matt know that shot was just a little after the whistle. Had he waited a second longer, he would have been called probably for a penalty there. I don't know. I don't know what the refs would do in that situation. Probably just take it in the zone, in the defensive zone. Keith Ingram there with the play. He's got one to beat. Ben Ryder, good job by him getting back. Shots behind the nets. Played up to Matty G. Matty G tries to get to Chris Thorpe. It trickles up to Joe. Joe will play it in the netting. Shot saved. Good shot by Chris Thorpe. Better save by Joe Sharko. Joe will play it up now, but unfortunately he plays it right to Chris. Chris to Matt. Matt back to Chris. Shot. Oh no! And then yes, the initial shot by Chris Thorpe went off the post. The rebound trickled right to him, and Chris was able to bury it into the net. So that'll make it 4-1 in favor of Red Velvet.
Chris from Matt and Sean.
Chris from Matt and Sean is the official call on the ice.
Just Matt, no Sean. Just Matt, no secondary assist.
Oh, no secondary assist. So they're waving off the secondary assist by Sean. So it's just Chris from Matt. Keith with a shot and a glove save by John Romps. He was quick there with that one. Thank you, Jess. Jessica Nayrod, who will be calling and or filming the next game. She graciously filled up my water bottle because I didn't have a chance to do so after the last game. Played up by Sean. Sean has a chance now. Oh, poked by Joe. He poked it right to Chris Thorpe, but Chris shot wide. Red Velvet with all the momentum right now. Played up to Matt. Chris Thorpe wins the battle for the puck. The puck got away from him. It goes to Ben. Goes back to Sean. Sean with the shot. It's blocked. Another shot by Chris Thorpe, but it went wide of the net. Went through the crease, rather. And now it's out of the zone. It's going to trickle to John. No icing here. John will try and play it up. He does into the neutral zone. No icing. And Luke Taylor will have to retrieve it. Long play up to Keith. Attempted play, but Matty G is able to volleyball style it out of the air and to a stick where he put a shot on net that Joe Sharko was able to save. How about that sequence of events, ladies and gentlemen? 11:20 on the clock. 11:20 to go in this second and final half of the game, and XU Up needs to find a way to get a couple goals here to get back in this contest. Shot and a save by Joe Sharko. Good job by him. Keith Ingram not able to get the icing waved off. Good hustle by both players, but Brett was just a half step ahead of Keith there. In about 40 seconds, folks, I will have to pause the broadcast because this little red camera, shot by Ben Ryder, Joe Sharkers will make the save. This backup camera cannot film a full 20 minutes at once, so I will have to pause the broadcast to ensure I get everything this period, especially since I wasn't able to do so last period. Keith Ingram wheeling around, shot, wide of the net. John Rounce might have had a plan, and I don't know. Tom Van Haren battling for the puck against Brett Boiselle. JP is able to clear it out of the zone. Luke Taylor will retrieve. Time continuing to tick down. Thank you. Tom Van Haren with the puck now. Can he put a shot on net? No, he's tied up there. Shot by Keith, though, but it went high. I believe it was deflected by a stick as well. Shot and a goal by Fabian Mueller to make the score 4-2. And again, folks, I will pause the broadcast momentarily. I'll be back with you shortly.